Hello and welcome back to another episode of Britain's Worst Run Football Club. We've had a really poor start to the episode just gone. We've lost 3 on 3, one after losing, one after being 2-0 up, and somehow just capitulating at the last second. We are going to take part in transfer deadline day, and there's a lot to unpack here. A lot of players that would love to kind of move on and get rid of. Do I think anything's going to happen? Probably not. But it would be nice to try. The link to Alex Kirk is on loan from Arsenal. Decline for that. The players that we kind of need to move on are all these here. And it's a lot. There's a lot of them. We're talking about for, it's transfer deadline day. Hopefully someone comes around and wants to nibble at someone. With the exception of that, we're not accepting any price for them. So an offer for Mane there. Mike Taylor used to be a great goalie for Birmingham City. So Stoke City need to reduce their current wage bill. Huddersfield, Charlton, and MacArthur FC. Apparently they're all interested in Zaza. I'm going to persuade him to find a new club. He's not doing it here. He doesn't want to leave. He just hasn't been very good. So if we can kind of get any kind of money for him, that's what we'll be looking at. And as much as it kind of hurts, there was no point looking at any of these kind of agent offers either. Okay, so Koulibaly, with the potential to come in on loan. I think position's okay. Not quite sure. We'll try and get it in. We kind of need to shake up our midfield if we are being honest. No offers for Zaza, that is fine. Let's still offer him out. Who have we got here? So then you've got Walls coming in. Just as a kind of a midfield, just a different option in midfield. Collins as well, centre back. He's not very strong, but maybe just compare him to who's our kind of just look at Dean. Obviously, Dean is a little bit better, but I think the pace of the championship is one that is required. And Faruku Cisse, his heading's not there. Coming as a potential back or right back, I'll be happy with that. I'm going to accept that. Koulibaly has been rejected. Collins, to be honest, we're just going to accept it because it's not costing us anything in wages. So yeah, not fantastic, but it is what it is. We are trying just to... Oh, we've got Rock to come in on loan. Very happy with that. And Lee Kun Yu also. And yeah, everyone come in. A lot of them are on squad players, so it's gonna flesh out our kind of our defence and our attacking options as well up the pitch. Okay, so Prince has been cancelled, which is fine by me. I think if there was going to be anyone, Roth would have been the one to bring in. Well, that's a shame. Adam Smith, he looks pretty decent. How much he would like? 37,000. No. Not a chance. 2,700 is our most we can offer. So good luck with that. Loan wise, is there anyone potentially interested? I'll be honest, I don't think there really is anyone. Nathan Ferguson from Palace, he had a good game against us just. It depends how much wages, contribution, and we can't do that. Oh, he's actually got Sunderland. Very interesting transfer. Fair play to him. Yeah, there's no one vaguely interesting around. Could be a potential for us. Now, is it a point of just throwing everyone at the wall and see if anyone is interested in joining us? Very well could be that kind of a approach that we are looking to find about at the minute. Lewis Hall can play pretty much everywhere. What have we got to lose? Yeah, there's no real strikers that are around, but yeah, I don't think we were actually doing quite well with strikers anyway. Abu Kamara, just a future player, nothing for now. And no one's interested in Zaza, which is a little concerning. What if there is a bid that could come in that would be interesting for us to accept? Not fully sure. Okay, so Runento and Hall. Again, we've got a lot of loans coming in, and I'm not sure how they're all going to fit in, if they even are. But I mean, Runento's a good player, and Hall is a good backup. I think squad registration wise is going to be, yeah, I'm unsure how we're going to do this. We'll drop out Harley Dean. Cisse can come in. Friend can drop out Collins. Lewis Hall is going to need to be put in. I think Duke, he's not going to play again. Hyunju can come in. Groves of the age where he doesn't need to be registered, which is good. Nils George Hall or Jordan James. Roth can come in. Lewis Hall can come in. We're kind of at a limit here, but is there anyone that is a must? I mean, Zaza, Hogan, Deeney, that's fine. These are our kind of attacking players, I'm happy with that. I mean, Gary Gardner just there as a backup. No one that we've brought in that's going to fire anything different there. So, just confirm that for now. That's a silly question. We'll always make room. Right, so let's go back to it again. These all still. They are still all there. We're going to offer them all out again. For transfer. Maybe Zaza will go. Mateo Joseph. No, it's fine. I don't want Zaza. mean, defences are kind of the position that we needed to improve upon. I'm very happy that we have managed to do that, even if it is through the way of loans. We can only offer 2,700 to players, so yeah, very happy. We're not going to talk to any of the press here. And to be honest, I'd say pretty simple transfer deadline day. There we go. 7 day passes. Apparently we're 7th regarding wages in the championship, which is very concerning, but we've got a load of players that will need to be moved on at some point. Lasme, how you doing? It's not fantastic, but here's what it is. You must be getting your breath back at a hectic deadline day. We'll speak to them. We've got a lot of defenders coming in, which, fingers crossed, the new additions will just freshen up the back line, if anything. So, squad registration, kind of used all the players that we can here, and I think it's only Duke that is a potential to bring in instead of Zaza, but you know, we'll confirm it as is there. And how much did we lose? We lost 3.5 million last month, which is wonderful. But we have brought in a lot of players in. Oh, weird. That stopped us getting him on loan, but you know, it's not the end of the world. We'll just be positive with that. It's a new start. What's our dynamics like? Atmosphere's pretty bad. Let's have a team meeting. Heads don't drop. Yeah, positive. Happy with that. Let's see if it pushes us on against Swansea. West Bromwich Albion also. I mean, A+ from the supporters, that's fantastic stuff. A B from the board, which is a bit of a slap in the face, but what are their concerns here? Losing to Preston, that's fine. Losing to Hull, yeah. Losing to Palace, okay. We're happy with the loans that we brought in. Okay, apparently Stoke are in a relegation battle. It's 5 points between them. That's good. So Djukovic is not worried about being replaced. However, I have kind of pushed him out the team, and not even register him for the up and coming season, second half of the season. Oh, we'll go positive. We'll keep the players happy. James is out, which isn't ideal, and Bielik's injured as well. So that's probably going to be a doubt for the Swansea game. But we've got Swansea, West Brom, and Cardiff coming up. 3 vital games. I think the West Brom one, you know, I'm not expecting anything from that, but the Swansea and the Cardiff games, I'm expecting to take 6 points away from both Welsh clubs there. What we will do is, it's going to be a fresh start here. I don't know if you guys do this as well. I've come back to my other Deportivo tactic also as well. So, Freddie, you're having a good season so far. Let's keep it up. Right back. Anderson isn't doing too bad at right back. And how's Colin looking? Not doing the best. We'll bring Sanderson in. We'll swap him out for Colin if required there. I mean, Bielik is probably one of our better centre backs looking at this. That'd be interesting if we do drop him in. Tom Roth also. I think Tom Roth is definitely a left back option, especially with Longhello being as he is so trusty. To be honest, you are playing well so far. I'm going to give Colin a run out. And where's Roth gone? Roth is there at left back. Lewis Hall, you're pretty much going to be just an all-rounder for us. We have as ball-winning midfielder, it's probably going to be Bielik, who... We are probably still going to start Bielik. Box to box would have been James. We're going to bring in George Hall. Maybe Chong could have been a good addition as well, but... Chong out on the right. Hannibal. Who's our left mid? You know what? Give him a run out. The Bakuna's still trying to come back from full fitness. We've got Basmate up front here, so we've used too many already. So Bielik is going to drop out for this one. How many are we allowed in the squad? 5. It might be 5, so... Got Hannibal there. Ellingham's going to come in and start again. I think we've got too many lone players, haven't we? Oh well, it's there just for support. So, Long, Roberts, Williams, Holland, Gardner, Bakuna, and Boogan. Okay, we're not allowed that. So, Bakuna will come in. And then we will put in Rente. Let's try that. I mean, it's a big change to the players that we have, and it's a little bit concerning about, again, how many lone players we are relying on. But let's see what we can do. Let's try and gear him up. Oh, Swansea are bottom. So no words about what is needed here, but let's see what we can do. And we are dropping down to 10th as it stands. So Bender at the just like a potential offside here. Gives it to Norton. Norton to Fulton, gives it into Patterson. That's a good ball to Pirro, and that's a goal. Wow, wow, wow. Against bottom of the league. It's just what's happening with our team at the minute. They're just so devoid of confidence. Right, Bakuna with the free kick, crosses it in, Lasmay's there and it's hit the post. Should have been a goal. I mean, we are away from home, but still, we should be I think we got the tactics all wrong for this. Have to bring in the the tactical change, and that hasn't worked. I haven't seen a direct free kick go in all season, so Chong, please help me out here. I mean, come on. No, telling him to come off. Bring in Hogan. You know what? There's not a lot has changed in bringing these players in on loan. Right, how Robson Kano at the back. Rente picks it up, gives it inside to Hogan. Good ball. Keeps running still Hogan. What have we got here? Into Chong at the left. Chong's hit it all the way back to Roth to Hall. What can Roth do? Gives it back into Hall. Back to Roth. And he looks very big in the match engine. To be fair, he looks pretty composed on the ball as well. So Collins, he hits a hit and hope into Rente. Come on, Rente. Oh, I was going to celebrate. I thought that was going in. Thought that was going in. Put Hogan up with Lasme. We're going to go with double advance forwards. I mean, Toulouse, bottom of the table. Were they bottom? No. Where did they get that from? I'm sure it said that was 24th. This doesn't feel too harsh then. Right, Norton. Can't even pronounce that. So, give it to Latti. Give it back to Wood. Into Latti. Roth against Pirro. Good tackle by Roth. Chong can run away with it. He's done a long ball up to Hogan, who's got it. Come on, Hogan. Come on, Hogan. Come on, Hogan. Lovely finish that was. Very lovely finish. There's not really any changes we can do here, but that ball from Chong was lovely. Lasme to be an advanced forward. No idea what he's doing, but Hogan, he slotted that away. Very happy with that. We'll bring Sanderson off for Colin. And Hall can come off for Gardner. Right, Chong out to Rente. Rente over the top to Lasme. Out to Larios. What's this? Free kick, apparently. Lasme was offside. He looked it, but yeah, Rafter changes made for Swansea as well. We have been the better team here, and it just hasn't worked. We're one of the few games as well that we've not dominated possession, so very interesting how Swansea are set up. Right, Trusty to Colin. Colin over the top to Hogan. There's a lot here, Hogan. Are you going to shoot? Are you going to pass? Are you going to pass? Are you going to pass? Chong at the back post. Come on. It's about time that these kind of go in our favour here. Time to focus. Normally it's us on the back of a like a last minute loss. But Hogan would have preferred a pass here. He has shot it. But Chong at the back post. Very happy there. Blow the whistle, ref. That's what we need. That is what we need. A bit of positivity. Yeah. Let's not even think about the playoffs anymore. Let's just get as many wins as we can. As many points as we can. Get a top 5 finish. It was nice to flirt with the playoffs, but yeah, we'll praise Chong for that. He was superb. Now the big game against West Brom. So if we beat West Brom, we go to within a point of them. And Chong hitting his 9th goal of the season. Another cash injection from the club of 170 grand. I mean, still Britain's worst football club. Well, no. Worst run football club. So it seems to be playing a few of the bottom half teams coming in now. Doesn't really mean anything, but we've got Cardiff and Huddersfield as well. Dean is still out injured. James being injured as well is a big blow for us. I think for me though, if we just have a look at who expires. If we forget those, we've got 10, 18, round it up, 25, 35, 66, 76, 85, 22 is 107 grand, and that's what 11, 18, 107, 125 is about 127,000 in wages that are going to go. That's a lot. We're going to keep attending these press conferences just so we can get back on the positive train. That's Longello's has improved into a 4-star player, which is lovely to see. Well, Dean's injured, and Colin's injured as well. Rente, you are impressing me, so keep it up. Namindi Collins as well. George Hall. I don't really know what to say about George Hall. He's played 20 games this season. He's just been fine. This game against West Brom is going to be very interesting for us. Especially when you're allowing 6 kind of lone players in. To be fair, Kadra's got 7 goals, but he just hasn't played the greatest. This does scare me. So Collins is going to come off, put Long back in, and we're going to bring Longello onto the bench. I mean, it's Bielik here and Hall. We're going to bring Bielik back in. Trying to see who else is around. No, Lasme, we might start Hogan, because Hogan has done pretty well. See who else is here that's going to deserve it to be on the bench. Just to help us out a little bit as well. So how many have we got? 1, 2, 4, 5. You know what, Sanderson. We're going to put. No, we're not. I'm going to stick as we are. So we've got a few defenders. We've got 1 striker that have come on, and Yeah, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. We'll stick as we are for this. I mean, Hogan came off the bench to get the goal, so we're kind of hoping that he'll learn from that. They learn from that. Hope he'll improve on that. There we go. Let's exact revenge on West Brom. They must have beat us the last time we played, so. So, Furlong. First highlight is for West Brom. Sightage, whatever his name is. It was looking after him, at him from Liverpool, but clearly West Brom got him. Alright, so Hall to Long to Roth. Looks really big in the match engine. I think I said this about the last game. It'd be interesting to see how tall he actually is. Chong wins it, gives it to Hall. Hall into Chong. Intricate play here. Chong cuts inside from the left into Bakuna. Bakuna hits it outside to Roth. Roth with a nice ball to Chong. What can Chong do? He just cut inside. Look, Rabona. And we scored a really, really weird goal, that is. Chong looks like he did Rabona into Hannibal. Then it's deflected into Bakuna's path. And we do take the lead. Very nicely done, Bakuna. I want to see this again though from Chong. So Roth, he hits it up there. I mean, does Rabona it. Hannibal hits it. Deflects into Bakuna's path, and well, the end result is there. We get the goal. Right, George Hall into Long. What's Hogan playing as? Deep line forward. You know, we'll leave it as it is. So Roth into Bakuna. Bakuna hits it long over to Chong. Hits it into Bielik. Hit that Bielik. Not quite sure what has happened there. And Jed Wallace runs away into Carlin Grant. We've been hit on the counter here. It's hit off the crossbar. Wow. We are still playing as a cautious, which I don't agree with, so we're going to go positive. Just want to kind of maybe take these and put them as fullback on defend. Like, we don't want them to get too far up. Especially with being in the lead as well. We get trusted to mark Carlin Grant also. Right, Bakuna is quite sluggish in kind of picking up the ball there. And he does get dispossessed by Townsend. So West Brom bring it forward. Back to OK. To Ahamada. Sarmiento. Putting in from the left hand side. He hits along over to Grant. Ruddy's got the stuff there. That seems to be a very common kind of way to score, or way to get a chance on target on this match engine. There's quite a lot of from deep, just balls over the top. I wonder if it could be something to do with us playing as stepping up more. We're just going to drop our defensive line down to a standard, just see if that kind of does anything for us. But stat-wise, I think West Brom, they are in the ascendancy, but we are dominating the possession. I guess we're betting for the goal. Should be hitting the target more. You know, to be honest, I didn't check to see if there was anything to do with getting revenge, so that might have been on me if there was an opportunity there. Long, Roth, into Hall, back to Long, back to Roth. No bursting runs from our left backs anymore, or right back. Hall into Bielik. Bielik to Trusty. I am a bit concerned what if they do get us on the counter here. Trusty hits it over to Long. Long to Chong. Chong cuts inside from Furlong. There's so many longs going on here. Chong's hit it, and Palmer has just got enough on it to tip it away for a corner, which doesn't result in a highlight, which is sad. We're going to make our changes here. So Hogan for Lasme. Our front five are doing fine. Roth, we bring Longello in. We'll bring in Longello. We'll leave Long on as the booking. I kind of trust that, touch wood, I trust that he won't do anything stupid, and I will Bakuna can come off for Rente. I don't think there's any other changes that we can make from here. There's 10 minutes left. We're going to bring on Gary Gardner. Now, is this a highlight that has been going, or is this a highlight that is because of the changes that are being made? And it looks like it's going to be the latter. So we're still holding on. We're going to demand more. Well, I'm very surprised that we got that win. Very surprised. I suppose we kind of brought it back in regards to the stats. So looking at it, we probably did deserve to win that game. So very, very happy. Very happy we got the result. Despite not being our best. What matters most. Why not? I mean, a couple of good wins there. It pushes us up to 8th again. 3 points outside of the playoffs. And also 5 points away from 5th. Yeah, this is all about momentum, so hopefully we can take this momentum here and go into the Cardiff game and see kind of what we can do. So we got Cardiff and Huddersfield next, and then Luton, Wigan and Rotherham. So Luton are in 14th. Wigan are rock bottom, and Rotherham are there, so we are, you know, we're in a good, won't jinx it, but it's a good run of games to come in. Sunderland are a 10-game unbeaten run, that's nice, hopefully we don't have to play them anytime soon. Troy Deeney's coming back from an injury layoff, so he'll be another kind of experienced option to have on the bench. Just be superstitious. We'll go positive again in our press conference here. So they're expecting a draw, the board and the supporters are. Let's see if we can go one better and get another win. And what we will do, we will change cautious to a positive. We'll bring Longello back into the starting lineup. Trusty Sanderson, you know, they are playing well. Let's have a look. Collan, still not what we need him to be. James is injured. Right, Buonento. What have we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to take Roth off and put Buonento on. Hogan didn't do a lot on that, so we're bring on Lasme as well. I think it's just finding the right position, right? Yeah, just something for him to start kind of getting a hold on the game. But this kind of shows where a lot of our creativity comes from. So we're on 5 lone players now. Yeah, it's a little move around, but we'll see how we get on. And again, a lot of these were brought in from a just a backup stand, really. So what are we going to say to them here? Win Cruisers playoff, good luck. We'll just say good luck. We're not going to demand anything from them. our form has improved massively as well. See how we get on. So kick-off highlight early on. Chong wins it back from Cardiff as they press forward. Chong into long into Trusty. So we kind of seem to be getting our shape back again now. So Bakuna back to Trusty, into Bielik, back to Trusty, into Hall back to Long. I mean, our front four is sitting up there as well. So Trusty into Bielik, little triangles. I mean, is this just a highlight? Are we on full highlights? We're on key highlights. Trusty, out to Long to Longello. Longello back in the team after a bit of a kind of a lengthy layoff. A bit of a fumbling, but he gets the ball back as well, Longello, and he runs into the box. Hannibal jumps on a loose back pass, but Allsop stops him in his tracks. And a bit of a pointless highlight, but we are fully aware of these in Football Manager. We're going to demand more, and as soon as we do that, a highlight starts, which I never know if it's a good thing or a bad thing. Right. So Mengi brings it forward for Cardiff from defence, gets it into Wintle. Hannibal gets the tackle in, but it does get deflected back to Adams, who gives it to Wintle. Mengi hits it long. Trusty's just missed a really terrible header, and Colwell's just hit it off the. Oh my god, what's happening there with Longello? I think I'm going to kind of incorporate this into our play now. We're just going to drop down the step up more, and the defensive line, I'm going to drop that down as well. There's too many balls over the top are causing us problems here. So Sanderson heads it onto Bakuna, who gives it back to Trusty, who gives it back to Sanderson. Up to Bakuna, Lasmay's in the middle, and Chong's kind of on the left-hand wing as well. Inside to Hannibal, which is very nice. He runs inside, blocked out. What's that been given us? A goal kick? Oh, very, very unusual. But we are in. Let's say that we're in command here, but 0-0 on the scoreboard, so anything can happen. Sanderson heads it out. Wintle heads it back in. Long then heads it out. Adams is probably going to put it back in the box as well. Out to McGuinness. Out to Sang. Sang runs it. That should be a goal. Finally, Caber just heads it over. Chong is kind of running with an injury at the minute, but we will, just for the time being, we're going to keep him on. Bakuna with a corner. Can we go in at half time in the lead? I mean, Caber just heads it out. Chong picks it up though on the edge of the box. Gives it to Sanderson. Into Longello. He hits it out to George Hall. He spreads it wide out to Chong. It's a lovely ball. What can Chong do here? Kind of runs into the box and stops. Lasmay gets it, heads it onto the crossbar, and it does come out for a goal kick, and that's probably the end of the half so far. Not fully sure what to make of the team's effort so far. Again, we are just missing that killer instinct in goal. So we'll stick as we are. Sanderson's looking to come off, and I'll bring Chong and Hannibal off as well. And nothing's kind of happened in the first 15 minutes, so we'll make those changes now. Williams will come on. Chong will come off. Buenote? Don't shoot me. Hannibal can come off as well. We'll bring Hogan on. And you know what? Bielik can come off for Gardner. We'll bring Hogan in as the attacking mid. I'm just going to put him as a shadow striker, who can hopefully sit off Lasmay a little bit more. Bakuna, what are you going to do with this free kick? I hope you don't shoot. I hope you do like a little dink into the box. Does neither. Just gives them the ball back. Fair enough. And Bakuna, going to bring on Brante. That's our changes made. I mean, we completely dominated Cardiff here. Right, let's fire him up. Brente with the corner. Long's there. Is that a penalty? It is a penalty, and I don't know who I want to take this penalty. I don't really want to have a look either. Is this Hogan? It is Hogan. No. We need this, Hogan. Please. Oh, it's Hogan. I never doubted you. I never doubted you, Hogan. Good goal. 7th of the season for Hogan. Doing the Peter Crouch robot, because why not? I mean, I was very worried the keeper would get this here, but very happy with that. Let's just get him to I was going to say to focus. I've done it now anyway. But Adams heads it on. Long's missed that header. Philogene heads it into Colwell. Longello heads it out. Hall heads it out into Rykoff, into Wintle. They're going to score here. Here's Bagan. Rente wins it, but Wintle's picked it up again. He passes it back. Up to Philogene. Williams wins it into Rente. Do we make our changes? I mean, that's a good ball by Rente into Longello. We're just going to go into a very defensive here. Longello into Gardner. Gardner inside to Long, who hits it out wide to Williams. Williams hits it out wide to Longello. That's a lovely pass. What have we got, Longello? What have we got? Into Lasme, and it's 2-0. Love that. Love that. Well done, Lasme. I mean, kind of the way that they interchanged their wings was very impressive there. Longello into Lasme. Very nicely done. Very comprehensive win as well, that is, against Cardiff. Very comprehensive. We're just going to give him a good bit of praise there. Good bit of praise. Good 2-0 win. Where does it put us? Just outside the playoffs again. I mean, Burnley have shot up there from out of nowhere, seemingly, but strong without for 8 days. Not ideal, but we can handle it. And just because I've been doing it, we'll keep the positivity going. And George Hall should be going up to 6,000 a week. In Longello, we had a brilliant game. Ooh. You know what? I'm gonna push it. Thomas Silva. I know from Fulham. Doesn't look like much of a player, really. So, Huddersfield next. Do they need a win? But we are breathing down Watford's neck now, at least. So, nice to see Hogan and Lasme both on the score sheet for us. And I don't really want to mess with Troy Deeney on this, so we'll leave him as is. And it could have been for Luton. We have got to play in a few days' time, few games' time, I should say. The Hall's making positive development, which is what we like to see. Hey Brooks. No idea who you are, mate. But I'm glad to see that you are playing well. Let's keep the positivity going. Cardiff and Reading, neither of those games affect us. It's a big win for Cardiff, considering we just beat them. The Philogene, I think I've said this again, like it's on loan from Aston Villa. I mean, Rente, still doing it, still I feel like he's playing well when he's coming on. So draw expected against Huddersfield. Bellingham's making some positive improvements as well. To be fair, he's 17. Can't rely on him too much to sort the team out. The Chong and Rente's, has he had too many bookings maybe? Maybe got suspended for a different kind of game. Chong, we'll put Hannibal out on the left. No, we'll put Cadra on the left. How many loans is this? Sanderson, Trusty, Bealey. So there's too many loans. Maybe Trusty can get a rest. But you know what I feel like with playing Long and Roberts at the back. I don't like it. Jordan James is back. Hannibal's been playing fine. No, we're going to do actually. We're going to put James. James is a roaming playmaker. George Hall into the attacking mids, and then move Hannibal and Bakuna out to the wings. Does that give us a space for a loan? It does give us a space for a loan. Who have we got? Cadra, Buonento, Lewis Hall potentially. Yeah, we're going to take Simmons. Cadra. Yeah, Trusty's not playing the great, so you know what? We'll go with that. They're used to playing in this kind of system already, so you know what? Let's just bring the positive vibes for us. Oh, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer apparently is the manager of Huddersfield. Very interesting. So Huddersfield, they are kind of in the relegation zone at the minute. Catch up with the corner. Just hit the back post and long as well. Should have done a lot better with that. But it has been headed over the bar. So they kind of need the result kind of really badly to get out of the relegation zone here. Cadra game into the corner. It's been the game with a few highlights so far. Headed clear by Huddersfield. Bakuna gets it on the outside of the box. Into Cadra. Lasme's in the middle. What's Cadra going to do? Going to get fouled here. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I've actually taken Trusty off for Roberts. Didn't mean to do that at all. Hannibal with the penalty. He's done quite well with his penalties so far. Can he put us into an early control of this game? He can. He's gone through Vashlik. 9th goal of the season for Hannibal. So it seems like our front three behind the main striker are all going for the top goal scorer award, which is nice to see. Hannibal again just powers the penalty through with the goalkeeper, and that has now put us into 5th position. Actually, looking at this, with Watford still with a game to play, 6 points away from 3rd and 4th as well. We'll gear him up for the second half. I don't really want to change too much at the minute. There's not a lot that I do need to change. Turton hits it into Rhodes, but it's cleared by Long and Hannibal. James chases it down. Gone back to Lees, into high, into Knockhart. Long has intercepted it from going through, but a poor pass has allowed Rhodes to come through from Knockhart, and it's hit off the post. Sanderson rushly clears it out. Lasme picks it up, and we kind of get away with one there. So into another highlight here, Longello into James. James into Longello. Longello's running to the box. Another penalty. I think that could be another penalty. So 2 penalties in this game. And Hannibal put us in full control here. Put it through the keeper on the first attempt. I don't know what the keeper's doing there, but he has doubled our lead here. I don't want to make too many changes, but some changes will be required. So Sanderson's going to come off for Joshua Williams. Hannibal's going to come off for... We'll put George Hall in. And Bielik for Gardner. And we'll do those 3 changes for the time being. So again, Hannibal, not sure what the keeper's doing there. Like, I don't think Vashlik even knows what he's doing, but very happy so far. So Nakayama into Holmes. Gives it to Pearson. Gives it to High. I think we are away from home, so I'm going to potentially drop it to a balanced formation here. And instructions wise, we're not going to step up. We're going to be a bit more... a little bit deeper so they don't try and play the ball over the top to us. But again, that'll take place in the next... next break in play. And we're going to kind of take Longello, Williams, and put them into fullbacks on defend rather than the wing backs. We don't want to push up the pitch. So Knockhart gives it back to Lees. Not quite sure what this highlight is, but that's a good ball from Lockhart to Holmes, and they've missed it again. Maybe this is what happens when you are a team that isn't in kind of the ascendancy here. So Edmonds Green into Holmes, into Rose. Now, who's this here? Come on, Long. Knockhart, he puts it back. What is that goalkeeping there? Apparently it's a 25-yard screamer. I mean, it's that bad, I do want to see it again. Come on. Once again, we go 2 goals up. I make some changes to hold on to a lead, and I can see it just biting us in the butt. Right, Long, James, into Roberts, and again I think it's having Roberts and Long at the back. Like, I really don't like it. There's George Hall, gives it to Bakuna. Bakuna's hit it against his former club. 3-1. We're going very defensive. I'm going to ask him to just focus. So Lasme heads it onto Bakuna. Sorry, heads it onto Hall. Hall gives it into Bakuna. First time pass. Bakuna first time shot. So we do get the goal from it. We've got 1 sub left. I mean, Bakuna's is well onside there. It's just one of those, like, who do we bring on? I attempted to bring on Scott Hogan to play as the left inside forward. Williams, James to Longello. Longello the first time cross. Ashley does pick it up. And we could bring Nico Gordon in at centre back for Long. Let's see how Long. Yeah. So Longello again. Look how the AI defensiveness there is pretty poor. That should have gone in. That should have gone in by Phillips. And we have gone very defensive. we're back up into 5th now as well. Now, let me know this, right? We're very defensive, so why is everyone up the pitch? Ruddy, get that. It has been deflected behind. But to be very defensive and yet all your players are up the pitch, it doesn't quite ring true. I mean, we're going balance, but just demand more. Maybe focus doesn't work. Drop the tempo down. Mix our crosses. We'll still dribble less. We'll play for small set pieces. In transition, we're just going to hold our shape, slow the pace down. Going to roll it out. We'll try with that. We'll probably concede from this corner, then I'll be like flapping for the next 10 minutes. But Roberts heads it out. It's a good header by Roberts, to be fair. Middlesbrough must have done something in their game. We haven't got a chance to see those, so Knockaert. Okay. Bearing in mind, relegation team. That's. I don't know what. This must be a bug in the match engine. Why have I got to confirm the changes after making the changes already? Lasme out to Bakuna. Bakuna into James. James into Gardner. He loses it out. 3-3. Bungbo. Lose it out to Williams. Come on, let's just make some changes here. Cadra can come down. Bakuna can come down. Hall can come down. Going very defensive, but not quite sure what this is, but the change that we're making. So Ruddy's going to hit it up. Lasme into James, into Hall. Don't get in the way of each other, guys. Hall, good ball to Cadra. Cadra's allowed to run free on the right hand side. What's he going to do? I mean, no one's waiting. He's lost it as well. Into Williams. Josh Williams on the right. Can't not win this game. Actually, I don't know what he's doing there, but it's out to Knockaert. He's hit it long. Phillips against two of them. I mean, I don't know. Langelo's just going to throw it to no one. This is all a shambles. It's all a shambles. Time waste whenever possible. Langelo to Cadra. Cadra back to Langelo. Gordon to Roberts. We've got to hold on for a win here. That's such a poor pass. Oh, I don't have a good feeling about this. Roberts does win it. Why is everyone missing? Into Phillips, and they've scored. I really hate this game at times. I mean, there's absolutely no need for that. Absolute no need at all. You know what? Embarrassed. How they've gone 3-1 up to 3-3 against a team that are languishing in the relegation zone. No. Very disappointing. You know, this isn't go to that one. Well, we nearly got an episode of wins. We beat Swansea, beat West Brom, beat Cardiff, and then a disappointing end against Huddersfield there. But we will end it on that one as it is. Looking at the table as well, I don't expect playoffs, but it's nice to be up in the picture. Don't think we can get relegated just yet, but yeah, if you've made it this far, again, someone please tell me how I can not throw away these these games. But if you have come, drop a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you on the next episode. See you later.